Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. It is Mario Day. See, I actually know the date sometimes. I was really excited for today because I obviously love Mario Day. If it's not already obvious, I am a big gamer. The bed is like not made. I'm gonna fix it later. This was totally deliberate. This is currently my lock screen. You can see me wearing the little star. I finally got my Pixel 7 fixed. I just woke up. Well, I woke up about, gosh, what time is it? It's daylight saving as well, so I'm just all over the place. It's 11:36 right now. I did wake up at 11 and my body always gets thrown off by any kind of daylight saving. Today is gonna be probably a write-off, and for multiple reasons, which you're probably looking at my face going, is she okay? I am. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but I am gonna make some coffee first because I definitely need it. So a couple of things have happened since I vlogged. I recently hosted a women's leadership forum, and that was on International Women's Day. So much fun. I am absolutely excited to be asked to come back and like be at the one next year if they'll have me again. If they want to rotate through hosts, I would love to come back. So that was so much fun. There was dancing, there was motivational speaking, there were keynotes. A former coworker of mine, Sophie Louis from Global News, was there, and it was so great to see her, and she was just she's always lovely. Like, I think I told the story at the event, but so I used to work for a radio station called CKNW, which is a huge Metro Vancouver radio station, and she has been at Global now for a while. I think she said in her keynote she's been there for 30 years, which I don't believe because she doesn't look that much older than me. When the stations were merging, I believe she was the first person to come up to me and be like, "Ria, how are you?" And she gave me the biggest hug. And there are not a lot of amazing, wonderful moments in journalism in my life in terms of like some of the ways that people have spoken to me, because first of all, I'm a woman. I don't know what it's like now because I've been out of the game, like the major market game, for a while, but not a lot of the interactions sometimes are the best. I remember her just being nothing but gracious and nothing but nice. When I opened up the keynote, her keynote, I was like, this is what she did, and it is by and far one of the best interactions I've had with any person in journalism in my life. And, you know, I took that with me. I was really, oh, John's home.
I'm home.
Hi, you're home early. That's so weird. I'm so glad she gave the keynote. You will notice that my face is very funny looking. Now, not to say that I don't have pleasant facial features. I think Lemony Snicket wrote it best about the Baudelaire children, about them having pleasant facial features, and ever since then, that's kind of how I've referred to myself as. Like, I think I have pleasant facial features. I do have big teeth, but I don't really care at this point. Like, I'm proud of who I am, and I finally feel like I fit in my skin, but I do have some scarring that I need to get rid of, partially because some of it's painful, and partially because some of it's dry, and partially because some of it makes me feel uncomfortable. So I did do some microneedling, and I'm gonna have a separate video on that because the results can take up to 6 months, and I don't feel comfortable sharing everything just yet. There was also that. So today, because everything's pretty much a write-off, and I also wasn't expecting John to come home. I'm assuming they didn't have too much work to do today, or they got it all done really quickly.
It was crazy.
Oh, okay, it was apparently crazy. John started at 4 this morning, and then usually he finishes by 12:30, so on Sundays, so this is early. I haven't quite thought about what I wanted to do today, but fortunately I worked ahead on some of my other work, so I don't really have to log in and do any kind of work. I'm just gonna give myself some downtime because I did have this microneedling procedure and my face does actually still hurt a little bit. I think it's gonna be a really chill Sunday. So yeah, oh, here it comes.
Hello.
Say hi to the internet.
Hello, internet. You have weird things about furries.
What?
You said the internet.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean, there's also some like Rule 34 stuff in the moment.
Well, I mean, there's that too.
Yeah.
Also, I guess the wind knocked over our watering jug.
It's been super windy the last couple of days. I'm gonna go make a coffee because I'm really tired and my face kind of hurts, so I just need something to appreciate. I mean, I love you, internet, but like I need a coffee to wake up and just get my vibes in check. So yeah, let's go do that. Yeah, I don't think we need to go too many months without it. I think in the next couple of months we can get it back. The Mortal Kombat servers were crashing last night. Initially, I was thinking about playing Mortal Kombat or Child of Light. You can see my pimple patch, it's so funny. Child of Light I do want to do a video on. I've played through it and beat it before, but I want to play it again because I think it's such a beautiful game. I think I want to go in and I want to learn a couple of other characters in Mortal Kombat 1. So I've completely leveled up Melina and Ashra. It's funny because I've been playing with Ashra since the game for Invasions. I've been playing since the game started. I think I mentioned in the last Mortal Kombat related video I put up that I didn't play the first season of Invasion, so I didn't play the Scorpions, like I didn't finish the Scorpion season, I wasn't feeling it, and I was not interested in Natara's season, but I did finish the Cryomancer season, which is Sub-Zero's season, and I played through the majority of that with Ashra. I wanted to challenge myself to learn something else that wasn't Kitana, and it's funny because now that I've mastered Ashra and now Melina, though I did master Melina first over Ashra, and I love them, like I love playing them both, but I think Melina is just a bit more quick on the pickup with combos. I tried playing Kitana last night and I just found her really slow this game. I think my favorite version of Kitana is the Mortal Kombat 9 version. She's just so much easier with chains and stuff, and I think they've just changed her up a little bit because she has very particular kinds of movesets that you use for zoning and whatnot. I had mentioned to John that I wanted to learn Quan Chi, so because I've hit max on Ashra and Melina, I'm gonna move on to Quan Chi and give him a go. I do like playing with Quan Chi, very much reminds me of a couple of other characters. John rightly pointed out that there are some elements of Scarlet, who was in Mortal Kombat 11, and I kind of miss Scarlet. I actually really enjoyed playing as Scarlet. I'm gonna give Quan Chi a whirl and I'm gonna see if it's the right fit. Otherwise, I don't really know which character I want to learn next. I was kind of keen on Peacemaker, but I could also just keep going with Omni-Man. I wanted to learn Omni-Man, and that's another option, but I don't, and Sindel. Sindel's another one that I would like to learn as well. I'm gonna just experiment a little bit here and see how I feel, but I'm starting off the game with Quan Chi. I do have to look at the map, his move map, because I don't really know what everything is. Okay, so he's mostly a square button kind of guy. Oh, I love the Feel the Bones move. Okay. All right. Literally has the same lines as Ashra. It's gonna take me a while to get used to his moveset, but he's fun. He's kind of fun, and you only really have to use a couple particular buttons with him, so that's not the worst. Yeah. Let's go. Good morning. I just finished an interview with for a client project. Since you and I have last talked, I did manage to finish the Invasion season of Mortal Kombat 1. I don't know how I felt about the ending. It was so anticlimactic. I remember struggling quite a bit with the last season, and it just made for a really interesting experience, but I don't know if it was because I had already mastered quote-unquote Melina or what the deal was, but that final fight felt really easy. So I did get the key item to open up all the other parts of the map that I haven't been to yet. I'm just gonna slowly finish it because I did find that last season I was so into the Cryomancer season that I really did just play through it, and I didn't give myself a chance to like enjoy it. I'm trying to be a bit more intentional now with the current season. I still think Invasions is pretty great overall. I was genuinely interested in playing this season, so I had a lot of fun. There are only like 30 something days left. I think it's like 35 or 36 days left in the season, so I just want to play through it really slowly. I don't want to have to rely too much on the towers, the constantly changing towers. Tonight, I am going to take you all with me to an event. TransLink is holding like a media PR mixer, and it's the first one I've been invited to as a marketing and comms professional, so I'm really stoked for that. There's a little bit of like a networking portion, and then there's going to be a talk, and then I'll probably do like a bit of an Irish goodbye because I do have an early day tomorrow. So, and this was like a last minute thing I didn't realize was happening until, well, I didn't get an invite until Wednesday or Thursday, I think. I do have some errands to run, but also they're not urgent. So I'm like, do I want to actually go out? I do need to edit this vlog, so I'm probably going to do that for a little bit. But otherwise, that's pretty much the plan for today. I'm going to see what's going down, what ends up happening. Hello. It is 11:30 p.m. I actually did not end up, look at our laundry. I actually did not end up going to the event that I was supposed to go to today. Some, I'm gonna say family stuff came up. So somebody that I've known for a very long time who has some familial ties to me, they have not been at their best, so I just wanted to check in with them. Turned out my intuitions were right. I am gonna stay up a little bit longer just because like my neck hurts and I am a bit thirsty, so I want to have something to drink, and then I'll probably go to bed in a little bit. But I also have laundry in the dryer, and I just want to make sure that's all done before I go to sleep so that it's out of the way and over with and all that jazz. So I'm gonna continue enjoying the rest of my night, or what's like left of it, for the wee hours of the morning, and I will see you in a bit. Good morning. It is March 13th, and I am just basically working today, but I do have some plans that I would like to complete. So because spring is coming, it's usually around this time of year where I will go ahead and like start to clean out my closet and get rid of pieces that no longer serve me. So I'm gonna do that today after I finish work. So I'll definitely walk you through that. I do have a lot of clothing. I don't have as much as I used to. A lot of my clothing I used to get through modeling and work and whatever. I'm not as clothing inundated as I used to be. That being said, I think it's still a lot of clothing for somebody. And so I would like to get rid of things that are a little snug or just don't fit right, or like my body type has changed. And so I would like to replace those with clothes that do fit me, that fit my body type and whatnot. So what I usually do around this time of year is I'll go through my closet and I'll see what I need to donate and what gets sold to consignment. I don't actually, there's a place called Turnabout in Metro Vancouver. There are a couple locations, but I usually go to the one in South Surrey. I take what is in my closet and I just check to see if there's anything that can be sent to them. 99% of the time I walk out with the cash. When I do get pieces from Turnabout, I usually have really great pieces that I walk out with. So even though your dollar doesn't travel as far with Turnabout, a lot of the pieces they get in are really, really great. So I still have pieces from them that I bought or like traded in for technically a couple years ago. You'll get to see the joy that is my closet. I have a lot of clothes. So, and quite a few pairs of shoes. So these are the 2 pairs of shoes I'm going to send over to Turnabout and see if they have any, if they have any interest in buying them. These 2 pairs are both platforms which have been trendy again online. They've been selling. These ones I feel like I'm pretty sure they're going to get sold. These ones I'm not 100% sure about. I also have some shirts that I probably should kibosh, so I'm gonna take a look at the dresser and see what can stay and what can go. So I'm basically gonna try on every single freaking hat that I have. I'll start with this, which I think I wore once. I got it when the Bay at Lougheed in Burnaby announced that they were shutting down. I actually really like this hat. And I'm always, like, anytime I get rid of one of these, I'm always looking for one. So I am going to keep it. This is like a summer hat, which I really like. and this is great for the beach, so I'm keeping this one. For those who don't know, I'm a bucket hat freak, so I love these. This one's from H&M. It was like $14, and this is like I love this hat so much. Another one of my favorites, especially if I'm in like a really warm place. This is actually a hat with the evil minions, or like the minions from Despicable Me 2. I got this at Universal Studios. I'm not getting rid of this. Like, I love this hat so much. This is another favorite. Yeah, I mean, come on. This is like, there's a very particular vibe you need to wear this hat around, but this is like, I love this hat so much. This is actually John's hat. I don't know why it's in my pile. This is another favorite hat of mine, also from H&M. H&M seems to be the spot where hats seem to work for me. So again, another bucket hat, because apparently I need 70 of them. This actually does not fit my head, which is a shame, because I really, really, really wanted to have this, like, keep this hat, but it's just so tight. I love this beanie. Haven't worn it in a while. I really like this color. I got it from Vans. I think I got it on sale for like $9, so this is staying. Another beanie. This one was from Forever 21, and it was like a buy two get one free kind of thing when we were in the States. I don't mind it, but I'm not married to it, so I think we're gonna get rid of this one. I have had this forever. I've had this since I think, maybe university, and this is like one of my favorite beanies, so obviously until this thing is rotten, I'm keeping it. And I have this, which I also have had for a while now. Look how big my hair is. Oh my god. This is also another one of my favorites. It makes my head look not as small and round, like weird and round. So this is a keeper. I feel like I've had this for like 10 years now. Hello, it is over a week later. I know, this is so crazy. It's been a hot minute. So here's basically what's happened since I shot that footage. John and I both got sick, and then I just had life sneak up on me and delay everything. I have just finished going through all this footage and editing. Hilariously, the clothes are still on the bench, so I'm hoping to take them in either tomorrow, which is Friday, or Saturday, to get them assessed and see if they will buy them. I still also haven't donated some of the clothes that are supposed to be in the bag for Talise. So as much as this is a mishmash of footage, I wanted to keep it and just say at the end, like, things don't always go the way I want them to. And while I had been on a roll for the last little while, life just marched just all of a sudden snuck up on me and really like beat me down. So I felt like it was still worth putting some of this stuff together, but it was just really busy. So unfortunately, I missed an event, and this footage sat here for a week while I tried to juggle life and some of my paid work. And yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm gonna be vlogging again tomorrow, so there will be some footage, but yeah, thanks for watching this weird mishmash of like me trying on hats and all this random stuff and like supposedly going to an event and not feeling well. But thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Oh, bye. Bye.